A very warm welcome. I am Ruchi Sharma. We have got you all the latest news and updates from the blockchain technology world. But first, let's take a look at the headlines. Cryptocurrencies pare intraday gains as US stocks fall, Bitcoin steady above $19,000. Crypto trading platform Bitbuy to offer equities trading next year. European Union lawmakers attack Amazon's involvement in digital euro project. Crypto adoption is surging in Sub-Saharan Africa, a Chainalysis report shows. UAE Ministry of Economy opens up new headquarters in the Metaverse. Cardano's founding entity Emurgo to invest over $200 million to boost ecosystem. Google Cloud to create a bridge for Web3 firms and blockchain. Russia agrees on draft crypto mining law in energy-rich regions. Cryptocurrencies pared its intraday gains after US stocks opened lower as investors booked profit amid dimming hopes of reversal in monetary policy stance by global central banks after UK's move. Bitcoin traded steady above $19,000. US stocks opened lower with the Dow Jones Industrial Average dropping 0.70%, the S&P 500 and Nasdaq Composite declined 0.99% and 1.39% respectively. A stronger than expected jobless claims report Thursday added to investors' concern on the notion that the Federal Reserve will keep aggressively hiking rates to fight inflation even at the cost of economic pain. Bank of England Wednesday said it would purchase bonds in an effort to smoothen out volatility across its financial markets and support the plunging British pound. Sterling had dropped to a record low against dollar and other currencies. The BOE's move marked a contrasting shift from the aggressive monetary tightening campaign many global central banks have undertaken to cope with surging inflation. The 10-year US Treasury yield rebounded after dropping the most since 2020, the prior day despite briefly topping 4%. The yield last rose to 3.79%. Bitcoin was recently trading at around $19,150, little change in the past 24 hours. ETH, the second biggest cryptocurrency, traded around $1,310, up 0.5% in a similar time span. All other major altcoins too traded flat or lower. Bitbuy, a crypto trading platform and a unit of WonderFi Technologies, plans to offer stock trading to customers. WonderFi counts Canadian businessman and Shark Tank's Kevin O'Leary among its investors. Bitbuy will offer fractional trading and investment in thousands of US stocks, exchange-listed securities and ETFs. The product is expected to be live in the first quarter of 2023. The offering seeks to be the first fractional trading platform in Canada that offers real-time settlement. Canada-based WonderFi, a provider of crypto trading platforms, purchased Bitbuy in January for $161.8 million in cash and shares. A cross-party coalition of members of the European Parliament on Tuesday turned their fire on the European Central Bank for picking US retail giant Amazon to help develop their digital euro. ECB's Fabio Panetta was met with demands from furious lawmakers to backtrack on his decision to pick the US company, the subject of numerous controversies, to develop a prototype for e-commerce application of the putative new CBDC. Other lawmakers questioned whether the choice would undermine the stated goals Panetta has for the digital euro to keep European Union payments competitive and free from foreign meddling. Panetta defended his decision, arguing that Amazon has been chosen based on pre-issued criteria which he was powerless to now change, and that the prototypes Amazon develops would not be reused later on. Small retail payments in Sub-Saharan Africa are fueling crypto adoption and usage, with the region conducting nearly 80% of crypto retail payments, the world's highest under $1,000, according to a report by blockchain data firm Chainalysis. Africa draws Central and South Asian and Oceania in peer-to-peer transactions at about 6% of all crypto trades, accounting for second highest volume in that category. Many Africans have integrated crypto into everyday life, the report says. Besides retail transaction, remittance and commercial transactions have also been key drivers for Africa's high adoption and usage rates. The United Arab Emirates Ministry of Economy has announced a new headquarters located in the Metaverse. According to Gulf News, the announcement was made on September 28 by UAE Minister of Economy Abdullah bin Toq Al Mari during the Dubai Metaverse Assembly, with the ministry stating, "This is not a proof of concept, this is our third address," before giving a live tour of the virtual headquarters. The headquarters will feature a multi-story building, each serving a different purpose. Visitors will be able to take a ticket, which will prompt a Customer Happiness Center employee to join the metaverse and interact with the visitor. The new headquarters will complement the ministry's two existing offices in Abu Dhabi and Dubai, allowing the ministry to make digital services a bigger part of its operation following directives to do so from UAE leadership. Cardano's development lab, Emurgo, will invest over $200 million to support the ecosystem's growth over the next 3 years, said founder Ken Kodama during Token 2049 conference. Emurgo is a founding entity of the Cardano protocol and develops products, services, and applications meant to support the growth of the network. Emurgo is a founding entity of the Cardano protocol and develops products, services, and applications meant to support the growth of the network. The funds, which are from Emurgo's own capital, will be provided to projects directly building atop Cardano and to projects from other networks that build products that integrate Cardano's network alongside their own. Kodama said $100 million will be earmarked for investments in Africa under Emurgo's African Investment Initiative. Google, a Web2 powerhouse, is stepping up its efforts to rule the Web3, the upcoming internet generation. In an interview, Richard Widman, a former legal counsel who is now in charge of Google Cloud Strategy, stated that Google is looking at the idea of building a bridge between Web3 businesses and blockchain by giving them access to the necessary node services through Google Cloud. To distribute information about transactions and blocks throughout the spread out network of computers, these nodes can make use of the peer-to-peer Bitcoin protocol. Bitcoin nodes come in many different varieties. However, they are all grouped together according on how they each perform particular tasks. The Bank of Russia alongside the Ministry of Finance are collaborating on drafting a law that will guide crypto mining, with the main focus on areas where the activity should be allowed. According to the country's Deputy Finance Minister Alexei Moiseev, if the law, which is set to be presented before the State Duma, is adopted, it will come into effect during the autumn session. Specifics of the law indicate that mining should be allowed only in energy-rich regions, while prohibiting the activity in regions with a scarcity of electricity. The law is a follow-up to a proposal by the Ministry of Economic Development that favored permitting crypto mining in areas with a stable power supply. That's all in the bulletin for now. Keep watching 3.0 TV.